What is going on, guys? Mr. Crinkle here. As you can see, we have an array of different items today. So we won an auction and we're just going to go through what the box had in total. It was a bunch of random stuff. I organized it a bit, but like we have just a couple of bulk stuff that we got in here that I kind of put together. You got some older stuff, some newer stuff. And so the hollows that's got the silver borders on the outside. You got some of the older Sword and Shield stuff. You got some not old stuff, but some more. This is like 2015, so not too bad. It's pretty cool looking Gary. Was pretty damaged, but interesting bulk at least. And then we can go through what we got for English, Japanese. We got some Chinese. We got some whole bunch of interesting stuff. So we got Mega Aerodactyl. This is actually a promo. You can see it here at the bottom right, but this was pretty sweet. We got some gold, and I'm trying to figure out how to organize this all on the side after I have to reorganize everything. So we have Switch, and we have Basic Energy, we have bodybuilding dumbbells, which I didn't even know this was a card if I'm being legit. We got Crispin full art, Skuntank V full art. We got a reverse Gyarados. So what I got, actually, yeah, we'll go with what we're seeing first. We got two of these Mewtwo's, which were promos. We got a gold Dango full art. We have an Alolan Executor full art, which is an older one, which is pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of bulk V's, right? So I'll kind of just go through them. And a Gengar. So the total for the auction was 25 bucks is what we bid on it. After shipping and tax, it ended up being 50, and we just got like so much random stuff, but like I had a blast looking through everything. So I hope you guys will too. If you guys want to let me know what your favorite pickup was of the video, that'd be cool too. We'll go through some random stuff. We had like I said, Chinese cards. We have some what's Marvel stuff from the 90s cards. It was an interesting lot. So we'll keep on going through. We got some VMAXs. Oh, it was a Rayquaza VMAX. And then Inteleon, Melmetal. So it was so much random stuff. We did pick up a random Mewtwo, Rainbow Mewtwo. It was creased on the side, but that's fine. So you can't expect the best from auctions. And it was just like random stuff. When I bid on it, the only thing you could really see in the pictures were the two full art Mewtwo promos. And I was like, wow, we'll give it a shot. There was a bunch of stuff though, so it turned out to be not a bad pickup at all. We'll go through some of the interesting stuff and weird stuff that I didn't know were a thing. So we'll continue. So Surlage, Flygon, Iron Boulder. There was a Terrapagos. It was pretty shiny for you guys. Alright. Swampert. Yeah, Venusaur again. Tapu Fini. So we got some GXs, which were pretty sweet. You don't see those too often anymore. A Pupitar. So we have some Pokeballs, which were interesting pickups. So we had like things from all times in the Pokemon space. Cottony, and then we'll go through and just grab all of them real quick here on the size best I can. All right. So and then we have the Aspects, which are they're newer now. They were, I don't even remember, X and Y, black and white, somewhere around there. They had them before as well, but they're back, obviously. So not too bad there. We'll go through the rest of the lot here for the English side. So we have Charizard, Blastoise, Imposter Professors, Oak, a Dark Alakazam, Dark Wartortle. We definitely made our money back and then got some like really offbeat random stuff. Some of the like cheap stuff is like my favorite part of the lot too. We'll get to that towards the end. Reverse Trainers, here comes Team Rocket, Pokemon Center. I got some base set, Jungle, random cards, which are always like cool to see. Because it's been, it was so long ago. Shelter Reverse, Dratini, Kakuna, Jinx again. We got Farfetch'd, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Raticate again, and ending on Execute. We had more hollows, but we'll go into the rest of it because it is, try not to make this a super long video. We're already at 5 minutes, so we'll kind of go through this. This is our Japanese and Chinese section, so we got some cooler stuff, some of the newer set. This is Chinese, this is from the 151. You can see we got a Master Ball, that's not Mapplestick, that's the first one. I can't remember his pre-evolution, but just did get a Master Ball of this guy though, which I thought was interesting. We got a whole bunch of Pokeballs too from the, I think it's Terastal. But look at, we got 2 Tatsugidis, Buddy Poffin, Dunsparce, Snorunt, Ceruledge, Dusk, one of the Dusks, Hammer, Dusknoir, Ursaring. Yeah, there was just like a bunch, and we got I think this was just a regular Pokeball, but I'm okay with it because I totes like Snorlax. And then we just got our basic, this was cool though, an energy. We got a Mewtwo, and then just a bunch of like Hollows, EXs, some Vs. We'll go through the second pile rather quickly too. So more Vs, regular Hollows. You can see we got Iono's Bellibolt, Teal Mask Ogerpon, original form. What else we got? These just like stuff, crazy amount. Pheasantipity. More, and then Apex galore. So there was like just a bunch of random cards. Sorting everything was super interesting. We'll go through, actually we'll stick with Pokemon for right now. And then we got some of the art rares from I can't even remember what set that was. But alright, and we got some random Marvel stuff that I'm not familiar with. And I kind of looked up, it was kind of like hit and miss, but it was cool overall. Just to see some of this cool stuff, and so looking into it, you're trying to figure out like price and stuff, and I guess depending on like the color of the background, it's like more rare, and they have like 1 of ones or 1 of like, you know, numbered ones. So it was pretty sweet to see just different cards from the Marvel series that, you know, ended up having its own universe for cinematic universe. And then I think we'll go into this. All right, so some of these were not in sleeve, some of them were in the semi-rigid sleeve. So we got 3 Eevees, which I mean is cool. We have some random basketball cards that I don't know much about basketball, but I mean, just go through them real quick because they were in there, and I'll probably just give those away. This was interesting though. It was like Iron Man, like wooden card, which legit I did not know was a thing, but sick. This was a rarer Marvel card, even though it's not really a card, but it kind of is. I don't know. It was like $20. Well, I mean, these are eBay prices or price charting. So I mean, anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks. This was what I liked the most, is that there was like Pokemon Christmas cards, which I thought were super cool. So you got Snorlax, you got the Gengar, Charizard, you got Pikachu, of course, and then we had some other holiday stuff. So these are obviously not the like really big cards that are like worth thousands of dollars, but they're cool, like getting Christmas cards, so you get the art anyways, and we got all of them. I think minus the Shining Rayquaza, I wouldn't say skin, but like costume, Lugia, Mega Charizard, Kangaskhan, and then ending with Magikarp. So that was pretty neat. We also got like the trick or trade packs, which were like, you know, meh. But I got a bunch of these random what is it, BM, which is like the baseball magazine. So these are numbered, signatured film strips, which I don't, or pictures, not film, right? So 1 of 10, which I mean, I guess you can sell them on eBay. I saw some of them go for like, you know, 100 to 150, but like I legit don't know popularity or anything of these of that nature, but I mean, it was, yeah, these ones were like 50 to 100, I guess, but this is certainly interesting stuff. Random stuff that was also in it that I thought was like cool was a Ninja Turtles pizza magnet. We had a Turtles in Time pin. Randomly as well, we had a teddy bear, which was like super interesting because if you look at the tag, if you can, from 1992. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Give it away, donate it, random stuff. And then last, which I thought was like neat, but like definitely different. I don't know if you guys can see very well. So that's a Lugia. I don't know if it's like a actually from the Pokemon the first movie, but like we got like 3, I don't know if they're called like films or strips. I guess, yeah, 4. You got, I don't think you can see anything in that one. Like one more, like another one. So yeah, super cool and interesting, but definitely a cool pickup. But I thought I'd show you that with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good one, and we'll see you guys next time.